Hi there, this is Mary from VIPS TV. Today we're going to study how to pronounce OU in English. In a lot of languages, if the spelling pattern is the same, then the word that contains that pattern is pronounced the same way. But in English, sorry, it's not. It's quite difficult for you to learn English pronunciation and remember how to pronounce the word correctly. But there is no other way. We still have to learn. And today I'll introduce to you 5 ways that OU is usually pronounced. OU is usually pronounced as ow, o, or sometimes u. And if OU that goes with GHT is usually pronounced as or. Okay. Now for ow. Ow. Okay. Ow here is the past form of find. Okay. Found. Find. That means to discover or search something. So found. This one, mountain. Mountain is the high hill. And this one, house. We all know about house, right? We live in houses. Accountant is, like a name of a job. If a person is an accountant, that means their jobs usually has to do with financial accounts or numbers. Accountant. Pronounce is the way we make the sound of a word. That is the verb of pronunciation. Remember, pronounce. So, owl, found, mountain, house, accountant, and pronounce. As you can see, OU that goes with N. Okay, OUN. It's usually pronounced ow. Okay, found, mountain, accountant, and pronounce. For this one, OU, that means O. Shoulder. Remember SH. Shoulder. Okay, these are my shoulders. Shoulder. This one, though and although. The same. Okay, they are used for showing the contrast. Just like but or however. So you can say though or the. Remember though or though. And this one, soulmate, that means a very close friend. No, more than close friend, a very special friendship, okay, between you and another person. So soulmate. And this one, poetry, that means chickens, ducks, and geese, they are poetry. So poetry. One more time. Shoulder. Though, although, soulmate, and poetry. And you can see if OU goes with L. Okay, we usually pronounce O. Shoulder, soulmate, and poetry, right? Now for this one, couple. Okay, you and your boyfriend, you and your girlfriend. Okay, you are a couple. Two people. A couple. Okay, and this one, cousin. A lot of my students say this is cousin. Sorry, this is not cousin. Okay, this is cousin. Why? I don't know. Okay, the native speakers say cousin. So cousin. Okay, cousin is the son or the daughter of your aunt or your uncle. Okay, cousin. Enough Enough, that means as many, as much as you want or you need. You don't need more. Okay, that's enough. Enough. Country. Country, or maybe a country, that means nation. Vietnam is a country. Okay. Touch. Touch, that means you use your hand to you put your hand on the other part of your body. For example, touch my nose, touch my ear. Okay, so touch, touch. Now, couple, couple, cousin, cousin. Enough, enough. Sorry, enough, this is F, okay? Enough. Country, country, and this is touch. Now for okay? This is soup. Soup. Don't say soup, soup. No, this is okay? Soup. Soup. Soup is, a liquid food. Usually you cook with vegetables and meat in the water, and you usually eat at the beginning of the meal. Okay, soup. Throughout, throughout, that means in or into every part of something. Okay, throughout. And this one, through, that means you are in, okay, this end, or maybe the side of this, and then through, that means to go from this end or this side to the other end or the other side. Okay, so through is a preposition. Okay, routine. This is routine. Routine, that means a normal order or a way that you usually do something, just like a habit. For example, every day I get up at 7 a.m. and then I brush my teeth and wash my face, have breakfast, and then go to work or go to school. Okay, they are my routines. Okay, so routine, routine. And souk, that is a market in Arab country. Souk. Okay, so soup, throughout, through, routine, and souk. Now, as I have just talked to you, OU goes with GHT. We usually pronounce them as or, okay, long or. Now, we have bored. Bored is the past simple form of buy. Buy, if you buy something, you have to pay money to get that thing. So, bored, okay? And for thought is the past simple form of think, okay? To think. Sort is past form of seek. Seek is a good word. I love this word, seek. That means to look for. For example, like I'm looking for a job, I'm seeking for a new job, something like that. So seek, that means to look for. Seek, that is sort. And this one, broad, remember broad is the past form of bring. If I bring something or somebody with me, that means I come with that thing or that person. Okay, so bring, so we have brought. Thought is the past form of fight. Fought, fight, that means if you fight, that means you take part in a war or maybe a battle to compete with somebody, or maybe mm, the person that you don't like, or maybe your enemy. Okay, so this is fought. Board, thought, sort, brought, fought. Now go to the examples. There are a lot of mountains in my country. There are a lot of mountains in my country. You can say there are, or you can link them together. There are a lot of mountains in my country. See, mountains in. There are a lot of mountains in my country. Number 2, they, remember th, they bought that house although it was old. Although it was old, that means like I know that the house was old. It's not really new anymore, but I still decided to buy it. Okay, they bought that house although it was old. They bought that house although it was old. Link them together. They bought that house although it was old. Number 3, our cousin and her spouse. Spouse, that means your husband or your wife. Spouse are accountants. Our cousin and her spouse are accountants. Or you can link spouse. Okay, it's okay. Our cousin and her spouse are accountants. Number 4, we have found enough people for the project. We have found enough people for the project. Found, that means find. We have found enough people for the project. That means we has found as many people as we need for the project. Okay. And number 5, I would buy a blouse and 2 pairs of trousers. Trousers, that mean pants. Okay, the long one. I would buy a blouse and 2 pairs of trousers. One more time. There are a lot of mountains in my country. They bought that house although it was old. Our cousin and her spouse are accountants. We have found enough people for the project. And number 5, I would buy a blouse and 2 pairs of trousers. Okay, so that's all for today. Hope that after this videos you would maybe are more aware of how to pronounce OU. Usually in one of these 5 ways. Okay, so that's all for today. Thanks, goodbye, see ya.